All right, so when you're talking about using LabMODO to move away from any manual process that you have today, or whether it's in Excel or in a logbook or whatever the case may be, we're going to talk about inventory today. But when you're moving to automation, there's two things that you want to accomplish. One is you want to eliminate risk. With inventory, it's the risk of using an expired reagent or not knowing that something needs to be replenished. And then the second thing that you need to do or that you want to do is save money. The way you save money in inventory is by saving time. We're going to eliminate the scenarios of writing the same thing over and over again, any redundancy that you're doing today. So I want to jump in here and show you around. Basically, this is a hierarchy. And we do that so that there is a way to keep this organized, and we're going to do it by department or category. So you've got heavy metals, you've got micro, you've got pesticides, you've got facilities like paper towels and gloves and things like that. Everything that you order is going to fall into one of those categories. Next, you have your stored items, and stored items are basically your grocery store list. Labs are creatures of habit. You order the same things over and over and over again. Maybe every once in a while you introduce a new method, but for the, most part, you're just ordering the same things over and over again. And so you don't want to have to re-enter the same information, 10 times. So let's look at this. For example, let's start easy. You've got facilities. You've got toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags, Z-fold towels, whatever these things are, notebooks, Kleenex, plastic knives. Let's go into here. So if you dig into one, you can edit it at any time by toggling here. But let's just say you want to order some new plastic knives. You click the order button and here it is. Click add to cart, do whatever you want, and get that sent to you. Now, let's look at something a little bit more normal that you would want to track. In stored items, let's go to pesticides and your PCNB. All right, so same thing. You've got an opportunity to include lots of information, your manufacturer, your concentration, your grade, your product ID. And this little email button is grayed out because we don't have, or you didn't provide an email for a salesperson from a vendor who you used to buy this from. So if you did, that would all be here. And again, you could add an email easily by editing it. But this is one that you just order through a website. So again, you click order, it's going to take you to O2SI, add it to your cart, and buy it as you normally would. Okay, so now you've done that. Now the item is going to show up at your door, at your lab, and you need to add it in. First thing you're going to need to do is go to the right department, go to the right item, and then you're going to add that you received it on April Fool's Day, the lot number if appropriate, the location is storage, storage D, shelf 2. Who knows what your system is for how you maintain your inventory physically. You have the chance to add a certificate if it's appropriate by clicking here. You put the expiration on whenever you want, whenever is appropriate, based on the item that you received. You submit it, and now you have your item in your list of active items. Your ID is based on the abbreviation of the department, and then the number is the amount of times you ordered it. This is an example, I guess, that I've used a few times, so it's number 4. All notifications are built off this. When it's coming expired, you'll get notifications. If it's delinquent, this will all be red. It's a very easy snapshot for you to understand where you stand at any given time. One last thing. You never lose anything. So let's say this is time for this to run out. It's going to expire. You can go ahead and retire it because you're replacing it with a new one that came in, and you never lose any of your retired items. You always have the date that you retired it, the expiration date, and everything appropriate and necessary for your audit trails and traceability.